Righto, welcome back. We're on ramps. I got a diff I got to pull out. I'll leave to center. So we just got 13s. I did 6 13s in a row. They were all 13 9s. Well, I did one 13 8, and the rest were 13 9s. But it was 6 in a row. So we have a 13-second troopy. And we're like so close to having 100 mile an hour at the same time. Maybe that's our next goal. But for now, we need to fix this back end. So that's axles out, tail shaft out, which I just put a loop on, so I'm going to probably cut it off while I'm going, and pull this diff center out and see what sort of carnage we cause. Still drove home fine, didn't make any funny sounds. So, yeah, let's start digging and we'll drain some oil out first. It's probably more helpful. All right, let's play. I don't know how long ago it was I done these. Done that axle conversion when I put those 10mm studs in. 10mm, yeah, studs I guess you call them. That was the last time I done the oil change anyway, so at least on the ramps it's nice and high. Oh, it looks so clean. That's good. Looks really clean. Whew. Still smells like diff oil though. Oh, how can they not be the same size? I'm using the wrong end. Yep. Let it run out freely. There we go, that's better. Alright, while that's draining, let's pull the all the studs out the end of the axles and see what we can find. When I put these on, I'm like, I don't ever want to pull these off. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully my little threaded, I'm pretty sure I ran the tap through these to clean these threads up, so that should push them out for us with any luck. And kids off the track. We may have picked up a couple little bolts that might just fit perfectly. Come out quite good. Now we're going to get these out. Alright. That's always fun. What if I just give her a whack if they loosen up? Let me get a hammer. So I've been missing my good E-swing for a very long time. I just found it in the caravan while we were at the drags. That work? No. Oh well, I guess I need the old cold chisel and a tap on the end. Maybe just put the nut on and give it a light tap. I don't want to wreck these threads. I do have spares. Apparently in my kit that I got when I, the kit and all the crap I got when I got the car. Yeah, they come loose. I may need a pick. I'm going to need to get a pick. There was probably at 10 sets of these, I reckon. There was a lot. So let me just rinse and repeat this a few dozen times. Maybe a dozen times. And bring it back in when it's time to try and pull it off. Oh, it's coming off easy as. I know what I was worried about. I thought I was going to have to wind it out evenly and all the rest of it. I was pulling out the pin on one of them. That's right, we can work with that. No, let's stay on there. That'll be fine. Now, I do have a longer one we can put in to get out the rest of the way. There we go, she's free. I think last time I modified one of the paper gaskets so it wouldn't to go around all these dowels. It was not quite so easy. I'd give these bearings some more grease again while we're in here. That was I remember saying when I was lubing up these springs about how when I grease these bearings, and I thought it was when I was doing the brakes. It was when I was doing these dowel pins. That's what it was. Alright, make sure I got a leak mess. Ooh. That's interesting. Anyways, next. Go on the other side, get it out. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Doesn't look too bad either. Nice. I can just rest there. Yeah, that's the leftovers of the paper gasket I made. It's stuck on there good. Oh, at least I don't need to pull all that apart again. That's right. I modified the front hub, the front wheel nut lock to fit over these. That's what I did. And then when I was up at the cruiser shop up at the road, they had the right ones. They were $22 and I didn't buy them. Probably should have bought them. Would have been a good opportunity to redo the real wheel bearings. But anyways, let's get underneath and do this. So, some plugs are really good if they're magnetic. These just aren't. So I just chucked the one in the back at the bottom of this. We'll just slide this back out of the road for the moment. I'll get these out first. The 14. So, just to show, I don't understand how this works. Like, I just drove home. Oh, it's got no axles in it. You doofus. Well, anyway, that's a rookie. If I ever saw one. And I'm it. Righto, so we're getting them all undone. I don't know how much you can see from there. Hopefully enough. Anyway, I'll try and move you back a bit so you can see it better. Hopefully that works, because I can't tell from where you are. So, oh. Okay, we're straight into the game. Oh, it's dripping already. Okay, let's bring you back in before you drip all over my concrete. Let's see what we can find in here. I'm going to try and do this without making a huge mess. But at the same time, getting it out. Here we go. Alrighty. There's no parts in the bottom. Righto, let's try to get this sucker apart, eh? I think let's undo these ones and it should all just fall apart. Going from memory. Just got to get tools. I left them under the car. Oh, it's a long way down there. It's actually a long way back up from down there. I don't know why it says it's a long way down. Down's easy. It's up that sucks. So what are you looking at? 18? Nope, too big, 17. Everything looks fine, nothing looks wrong in there. Ring gear's fine, bearings are fine. All the teeth look fine in there. Teeth look fine in there. No. Oops. That looks fine. So the engagement in there looks fine. I think I've just pulled it apart for no reason. No. No obvious broken part anyway. Right. You can see a bit of wear on them. But as I said, all the engagement's perfect. Can't see anything. So I don't think I have any issue there. So what else could it have been? Like, I don't know. I'll have a look in the axles and see if there's something missing in there. Right, I'll just put a light on the other side of the axle tube. Okay, let's have a look in there. Where's the camera? And there's absolutely nothing in there. She is clear all the way through. Alright, well, I'm at a loss, guys and girls. Righto, many days later, I've had lots of conversations with four-wheel drive systems around this diff locker. So they're saying that the cam gears might be a bit worn, so they're suggesting I get another set. But in the meantime, and because there's like 6-8 week backlog before you can get those, so in the meantime, what they've said is shim it. There's two different. They give you a width between the gap between the two cam gears, and it's between 145 and 165 thou. We're about 161, so they said shim it down to 145. So they sent me a shim kit, and they also sent me a new cross bolt. Yeah, one of those. Here, I'll show you. So they sent me a couple of shim kits and a new cross bolt, because the old one looked a lot like this. So if you can, can you see the V? You can see like a V just there. That's good, that's what you want. Same on this side, you can see the V. We flip it over, that's the other end. You can see the V. But here, we've got a burr. And we reckon the cam gear was just hooking on this burr and not letting it engage properly. So you got the V there, but you also got this burr. So this isn't caused from the locker, it's caused from the original spider gears. So, because the original spider gears, they spin around in here. So, front diff, just for good measure, it's just so we can see what it looks like. So, got a new gasket kit, picked up some more oil. And this is the cam gears. They actually don't look too bad, but leading edge has got a little bit of wear. So, we'll just chuck it back together, and we'll shim it to 145 thou and see what happens. Righto, so they're Loctited and rattled up. Now to figure out this backlash. So I've never said backlash before. It's not something that's been on my agenda. It's going to fall over, isn't it? So, I've just raided the kids' craft club cupboard, and I've painted a few of the hogs on the ring gear. So this is how we're going to check backlash. So, high tech, you know. So I haven't tightened down the, I should probably tighten these back down again quickly actually. These aren't taut. So, I'm just going to run it through, and we're just going to check where the pinion and the ring gear surfaces touch each other. So you can see it's just here, just slightly on the low side. Okay, let's try it now with a bit more paint. Tell you what, this side looks good. It's probably a little close to the center, I suppose. So I gotta figure out which way I'm going to adjust it. Which way does what? Alright, let's see if we got a winner this time, or if I've gone the wrong way somehow. So I'm just holding a little bit of pressure on the ring gear as it's spinning through. And then I hold it again on the way back. Oh, it looks good on that side. I think we're just going to run with exactly what we got. That looks near on perfect now. Mating surfaces near on exactly. Alright, let's have another close-up look. Okay, so you can see really good contact surface right through on every one of those. And we go around the other side, it looks just the same, like the whole face. That's pretty damn good, I reckon. That's what we're going to go for anyway. Let's roll with that. Alright, well, now the not so fun part of trying to make it fit back in there. Joyous. Anyways, I need to Loctite these, put my little lock these things on. Put those on, Loctite the bolts, Loctite those, everything's sitting Loctited. This sucker's not coming undone. Alright, I'll do that. I'll clean up the gasket face. I had to clean up the gasket faces on the axles too. Once I got all that done and it's ready to start going back together, we'll do it again. In the meantime, it's hot. Who invited summer to the party? Alright, let me keep going. Alright, so we're maybe a week or two later, because I hurt my back and I couldn't lift this diff center. It's still pretty bad, it's not the best, but anyways. I had another fella from the drags, Brett. He's the guy that I usually race against with the crewman ute, the Trebek crewman ute. So he came along and he put the diff center in for me. We got the axles in. We filled it up with lube and it's now sitting back with the center in it. So I got to chuck the traction bars in. Also got to put the drive shaft back in, and then we'll take it for a spin and make sure it works still. So the drags are meant to be on this weekend, and they've been deferred due to the rain. Can you tell? Yeah, it's raining. But no, in all seriousness, it would have cost the club a lot of money if it had rained, full prep trek and all the rest of it. So it was the right decision to make financially. So instead, we're playing the Troopy again. So we'll get this back together, go for a quick spin. Let's get at it.
Right, so took it out for a blat, and two wheels move at the same time. Now, it's not something I could really put on camera because I don't want to go getting fined for those sorts of things. But yeah, two wheels spun. Anyways, that's going to pretty much be it for this round. Back together, slapper bars are on. Didn't do any axle tramp when I gave it a big boot full on the bitumen. Other than that, it's looking pretty good. Our girl's ready to go for the next round, Chris me. But if we do get the next round is on like the mid to end of December, providing it doesn't rain. And I'd add some lights, because that's where this whole thing started originally, was me doing Christmas lights on my house. So what we'll do, see that. So this weekend got some stuff to do with family. Next weekend I've got to put up a tree, not my tree. I'll get a video of it when I got it up. And then on top of that, we've got lights to do on the car. Now I've decided. Alright, well, I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, talk to you soon.